to 13.
And this is Dustin Johnson on the 13th hole. And it is very loud around this green. Oh! Another eagle for St. Jude. Wow.
Dustin Johnson, known for his long hitting, but crashes that one in on the par 3. We're back now on the 15th. Dustin Johnson has this for a par.
Up the hill, turning a little left to stay within 1 now.
Very confident stroke.
This kid is full of talent, and he's pretty confident in himself. He got an awfully good teach there too, Frank.
Yeah. The thing I like, he doesn't waste time, so it means he picks a line. As you could see, not much break there at all. Putting line.
Bang! Dustin Johnson 9 under par. And now the remaining players will have to come get him. A disappointment to say the least for Robert Allenby, who appeared to be in command, but now it is the rookie who looks to be on his way to victory.
Dustin Johnson, your 2008 champion, right here at Kirby Club.
And we're going back over to the play at 10.
Well, technically 11.
Yeah, Dustin
and this
Johnson.
is an unbelievable shot from 132 yards.
Wow, look at this. Oh, man, is that beautiful. He probably has no clue.
Well, they had a hard time even lasering the distance through the trees. He couldn't see it for sure.
He's going to end up making par.
Maybe half your team would.
First time we've ever seen that. And I really wondered if he would hop in the cart and go do that. And I knew you would, Nick, because you never would let any opportunity. You take every advantage you could.
I don't know. I mean, that one is kind of a bit more of a modern thing. In our day, we'd have to traipse around. We wouldn't have rules officials there to look after us. But so a 4 on 10 and a 1 on 11.
Dustin Johnson, did he bomb one here, Bobby?
Oh, did he ever? Beautiful tee shot. He's just got a wedge in hand. 123 yards, probably playing 135.
Yeah, look at that. Just a small gap wedge. Didn't even hit it hard.
Uh-oh. This is going to be 62 for Dustin Johnson. And Dustin Johnson with this long putt for birdie.
Yeah, probably a double breaker with speed. Oh, hello, and what another great read. Oh.
Hey, that moved him up into 3rd.
Wow.
Well, if Points makes it, he would have 3rd alone and drop Johnson and McCarron to 4th. But we could have a 3-way split for 3rd. How about that birdie putt? 66 for Dustin.
Dustin Johnson at 13. Is he going to give it a go here? Wow.
He's aiming it almost at that condo building on the right, trying to hit a big, hard draw. It's about 330 to the front edge of the green.
It shouldn't be a problem for a guy that's driven, that's had 5 drives over 400 yards in his PGA Tour career.
Unbelievable. Sprinkler head interfered with his swing. Oh, nice touch. Oh, Dustin Johnson to 15 under par.
Smile, Dustin.
Really? That's 5 birdies, no bogeys for him in this final round.
Wasn't too long ago in the rain yesterday. 2nd round, he was absolutely perfect.
Really stayed down on that shot. I'll watch where it lands.
He was 9 under at the time, and then to 11 under. With his 2nd ace of his competitive career.
No layup here. Mark Rolfing, Dustin Johnson with the driver.
Well, he's going to have to go considerably right with this club.
Well, he's picking the tee up in a hurry.
Over the
corner. Unbelievable. Took it right up over the trees. Going to have nothing more than a little flip wedge left from there.
I think he hit it like 345 off this tee.
You're his caddy. Do you?
You know, the thing is he likes to hit this club. He thinks this is like the best club in his bag.
That's his character. Johnny. He thinks he hits it straighter than his 3-wood. And no, I don't think Bobby Brown, Danny would ever tell him not to hit it.
That's what he'll tell you. When I've got confidence going with this driver, I do not hesitate at all.
It's a fairway, probably wins the tournament.
Yes, sir.
Well, it is high. The wind is pushing it a little bit toward the left-hand side.
Done it again.
Yeah, it didn't go as far as yesterday, but what a great drive. That is fantastic. A pressure shot that'll make his confidence for next year and for the future. If he can finish this off birdie par. And there it is for the win.
Dustin Johnson is the latest winner in the playoffs. PGA Tour victory number 4 for the talented 26-year-old.
Very nice. Very popular, too. People love to watch him play golf. He just rips it.
No meltdown, no controversy today for Dustin Johnson. He puts it away down the stretch.
All right, to 11, Dustin Johnson +8. This is second from the bunker here at the par 3. All right, something positive at least.
Oh, for a man that has a shot club face, just hangs it off so well, uses the back edge of the sand iron. Par 5 that measures 532 yards with an enormously wide fairway.
And he's taking the shortest route up the road.
It's all right.
It's huge down there. This fairway pasted the other day, 70 yards wide.
How difficult is this shot going to be, Roger, for Dustin Johnson? I guess it was embedded his second.
It was. His ball had plugged into the turf here, broke the surface.
Oh, so, don't touch it. Don't touch it.
I think they're trying to determine if the ball got closer to the hole. I think it's fine.
Talked about his power. We'll see what kind of touch Dustin Johnson has with this. Easy 3 for Dustin Johnson to propel himself into the lead again at 11 under. He got to that 11 under number yesterday with an ace at the 6th, and how about that way to finish your second round?
Coast to coast. Back to back. Birdie's the final hole. Dustin Johnson, the 5th to ever repeat at Pebble Beach, and David Duval didn't have a way of looking at it. No monitors around there, but certainly has been given word that he'll end up sharing second with J.B. Holmes.
This guy's looking for a win in 4 straight seasons out here on tour, right out of college. Last guy to be able to say he did that is Tiger Woods.
This is an important tee shot.
This is killed. And perfect.
Yeah, that shows a lot, doesn't it? A guy with the lead on Sunday, World Golf Championship, and just hits a bomber.
This fella managed to get it up the hill into the bunker, Jerry.
He flew it in the bunker.
Yeah.
Where his ball landed is about 6 steps short of the green, so he hits this 10 yards left, and it's more than likely putting for eagle or chipping from the back fringe.
Hello. Yes.
Yes. Dustin Johnson.
That's how you make it 2.
Here is the long-hitting Dustin Johnson. 3rd shot from the bunker at the par 5. We saw him hole 1 at the Barclays a couple of weeks ago. How about that? So not the conventional way for an eagle, but he'll take it nonetheless.
Dustin Johnson playing his 4th shot from behind the green here at the par 5. This was just a moment ago. And sometimes you don't knock putts in, you chip it in.
We heard a roar. Don't tell me he gets this up and down this way. No. Ah, Dustin, come on. It's good, though. Keeps the people interested.
It also keeps him interested.
Yes, it does.
The par 3 13th DJ now with a small pitch out of the fringe. Nicely done. Boy, that ball was nestled up against the second cut. Nonchalantly in for his birdie.
Pretty casual guy, huh?
No, he's great. Nothing bothers him. He's very calm. Whatever. We saw that last year when he had a couple of blow-ups at majors. Came back and won late in the year. And
he's got the most PGA Tour wins of anybody in their 20s with 4.
This guy, well,
he's got enough power that 3 metal down there, he can easily reach the green.
Dustin on the back nine this week has really torn it up. 7 under.
Yeah, that's good on the back nine. Back nine's got tougher holes.
Really, the farther you drive it left here, John, if you, in the fairway, the closer you get to the green. And this is shaped right to left. This going right down the center of the fairway.
Reminds me so much of Tom Weiskopf, a tall guy, nice rhythm.
And now Dustin, look at this, just flipping at it. 13th hole. Let's go over the yardage. 455. 455. That was a moment ago. I like that range right there.
And then on the other sphere, there's this man here, enormously long arms, big arc, and that's hit. Wow, that's a different. This is it's summertime, but
let's go back and look at Dustin's day. Birdie at the 6th. This got him to 7 under. He opened with a birdie at 1, then had 4 consecutive pars. That got him to 7 under. Now on to the 7th. Second shot.
Good solid par 4. This the 7th.
482 yards. And just stiff that.
That's that length advantage, being able to go into that hole with a short iron.
So this for birdie to go to 8 under.
Got to be thinking about the win about then.
Had a bogey at 9, so out in 33. Second shot now at 13. And at 16. Third shot on the par 5.
That was beautifully played from that lie after a poor iron shot.
And then this for birdie to go to 8 under. You know, it's the kind of golf course, Ian, where sometimes par's okay. You don't want to force it.
Yep.
He played the course beautifully all week. 17 now.
It was an excellent birdie back at 16, and then he follows it up with a great iron shot here after a long drive all the way down about 340 from the tee.
Continues to putt well here. This for birdie. And 9 under. And that was what he needed.
Good speed.
And this was the very important tee shot, avoiding the water to the left. Calmly got up and smashed it right down the middle.
Really aggressive swing there, lots of speed. If you notice the guys that hit it in the water, they were steery swings. They had no speed to them.
Second shot, took no chances here either. Center of the green. Started the walk immediately, and that's a good sign. And Dustin Johnson, the trophy presentation. Smile from Dustin Johnson. And he'll move up to 18th in the FedEx Cup point standings as well.
As Dustin Johnson gets ready to go, time now for driving holes presented by Fidelity Investments at this 15th.
Watch that left-hand position at the top of his backswing, how it's bowed, if you can see it.
He likes to hit a little ball, and he has done it. That is huge and right in the center of the fairway. Reaching the green in 2 will be no problem.
Back to the opening hole. Dustin Johnson's 3rd.
Pretty good lie here. This is one he could hold.
Oh, what a start. DJ, can he take it to the house?
If I'm thinking here, you got to make this one. Come on, let's get a birdie here and go light up the back 9.
Thinking along the same lines as you, Billy.
That's good coaching, Billy.
Thank you.
And he's coachable. Dustin Johnson now.
Big drive. This flag's Billy on the green. It's that far back.
He's on his game right now.
Got it on the line, and he makes it for eagle. So a gorgeous chip by Dustin Johnson at the par 5 12th.
He's got to get this up and down now. to tie the hole.
Oh,
Or just do that and win the hole.
anything you can do, I can do better.
Get it between these bunkers. Hook. Hook. I'm helping him. Oh. Doing. Doing. That's just fine. Don't worry about that ball right there.
Dustin Johnson had this putt from just over 15 feet and a chance for a 2, and he rattles it in the hole. Moves to 4 under par.
Yeah, this will be hit hard.
Made birdie here yesterday.
And this is pummeled down the left center of the fairway.
And he gets the speed slot as well. Hang on, let's just check the numbers. 327 yards. Look how low that was.
Oh, this is just a screaming bullet right down the heart.
There you go. And again, we'll veer off back toward, a little more toward the center. And that is crushed.
Well, that's crushed 310. But
the third for Dustin Johnson at 18. This is no easy shot.
There's a huge roar, and it was for good reason. There's a slope there, and it's got to be perfect going down. Come on. And that mini fist pump at 16 when he drained it from 37 feet.
All right, time for Dustin Johnson to take advantage of his length, Raj.
He's got plenty of that.
Yep, needs to hit a good drive here.
Picks up the tee pretty quickly. I lost sight of it.
Well, oh man, it catches the downslope.
That is huge. There's a reason you lost sight of it, Raj.
I think it's 370 something yards to the end of the fairway.
Down there, looking very small at 6'4", is Dustin Johnson. Rather large now, isn't he?
Dustin Johnson at 4 under this moment ago for birdie and a share of the lead.
Laid it back a long way on the 11th. He only had 160 yards left. And still makes 3.
Seen him make a couple of long ones for birdie today.
Smooth 7 on. Oh, beautiful.
Well, Dustin Johnson had a punch out off his tee shot. This is his 3rd into the par 5. Haha. That would work.
174. 7 under on the day. He likes to draw it. Got to start it over the lake and draw it back in. That's exactly what he did. How about that?
He'll have that for a 63.
At the par 5 is Dustin Johnson.
We wound up on that one.
Yeah. Looks like it might be going a little left. That should be fine. Fairway slopes from players left to right.
For Eagle.
That was a very good break. I mean, the flag was there, but it didn't have to go in. It could have popped out going that fast. Yeah, one leg up on him now.
Dustin with Steve Stricker right there to see it. I mean, that's something that Stricker has done a number of times in his career.
Not many guys have got the guts to hit it around that edge. He's looking over there again.
Oh, yeah, but he's long enough to take it up the left side and get it over the hill even there and let it trickle down, and it'll go straight right, run across the fairway left to right.
Sip.
Uh-oh.
4.
That's gone left. Now will it catch the fairway and
Okay.
kick hard to the right?
See it. They didn't look like it.
It's going to be okay.
This ought to be fun. Look down below. He's 2nd on tour. He averages just over 309 per drive. This could be launched. He likes to draw it too. Oh, I think he caught a good one. 123 club head speed, ball speed 184. And that is El Lancho. Wow. Look at that. He took it right over the corner.
Should move just a little bit to his left.
Boom. Dustin Johnson pours one in for his second birdie of the day.
Let's go to 15.
That's an 8-iron from 173 yards into the wind.
He just needs to land it that 165 exactly there in the lead. Great shot.
A magnificent
really
shot there.
Great shot. That's what Schwartz was. That's the only way to get into that front left corner at 15.
From about 50 feet on the par 3, coming off a bogey on 12. Gently over the rise, down the hill, and why not? Sure.
Dustin Johnson for birdie. Nothing going his way today. +3 after being part of that three-way tie for the lead through 54 holes. And finally making something happen at the 7th.
Look at that look. It's like, wow.
Dustin Johnson off a big drive, just a little toss in here.
It's got to land on a downslope, so what can it... perfect. Wow.
Dustin Johnson will have that putt to get to 8 under.
Bit of a false edge in the front here, so you got to get it up into the green past that, or it'll turn around, come back off. Boy, it's on a great line. What a solid looking shot.
Whoa. Hasn't been an Eagles today yet.
That's a real wow.
Wow, that is as good a shot as we've seen.
He's what?
Dustin Johnson.
Whiz. Well, this is the scoring
Off
I
you
actually
go.
thought that I would see on Thursday, not on Saturday. This is some great scoring today. But this may end up going in the hole.
Look at this. McCord, start calling it. It's going in.
That was the Kukuyu clank right there. And he got that within, yeah, well, I can make it from that distance.
Very tricky one goes to his left. Got it. What a putt by Dustin Johnson.
Dustin Johnson for an eagle. They liked it all the way. Super power off the tee and a delicate touch there.
Well, Dustin Johnson trying to take the shortcut, and he's picking up that tee in a hurry.
He loves it. He's launched that. Got the loft under that one. Oh, goodness me.
How far down that one is.
This is the in thing now. They're now looking for higher loft with less spin.
Season debut for Dustin Johnson.
Yeah, needs that to turn.
My word. That is ridiculous. I mean, honestly.
Well, there you go.
That's the biggest
winner?
of the day. Oh, yeah, it has to be. I can't imagine anybody getting it past that today. I heard he put on some pounds, muscle, leaned up.
Yeah, an extra 10.
My goodness.
On the 4th, Dustin Johnson, that's high in the air. On the par 3. How about this? Is it going? How about that? How about Dustin Johnson? 207 yards. That'll do wonders for your card in a moment.
Amazing, amazing stuff. Now Dustin Johnson on the tee at 7.
Wind blowing from right to left. The bunker's up the right side, but there's some pot bunkers on the left that he can get into. He's no problem getting there in 2 today.
Ironically enough, longest hitter in the field, averaging just over 327 yards this week, yesterday and today. Made par here. Number 7 playing the easiest par 5 on the golf course, easiest hole on the golf course as well. That bunker you see right there in the center of your screen, that's 323 yards to it, so he just drove that a good 335, 340.
Into the breeze a bit now, Craig.
Okay, well that would preclude him from doing that then. Just get it in the fairway.
That was ripped up the right side, now turning right to the middle. Sensational swing.
Yeah, he sort of flighted that one down a little bit. And that's getting way down there.
That's a monstrous drive from Dustin Johnson, 4th longest driver in the field here this week with a 313-yard average.
He can knock it 50 by these two, and that's saying something. 50 yards he can spot them.
You don't often see him lay into it quite as hard as that. Just getting rid of a little aggression, but he must be a good 50-60 yards ahead of the boys that he's playing with.
Massive drive, only 160 yards left. Oh my word, there you go. Just Dustin Johnson is back. Been playing a lot of golf, been playing very well, and there's evidence of it right there at the 4th hole. A brilliant Eagle 2.
Let's go out to the 5th. A moment ago, this is Dustin Johnson.
Breezes left to right. Dustin Johnson was called up. Group in front. Hammers that onto the green. So it was nice enough to the group in front to say, Dustin, have a hit. But wow.
Long birdie look for Dustin Johnson. Coming to this hole at +1. Not anymore.
Wow, there's a surprise. That's a heck of a putt.
Lovely flat ball, like just drilled forward. Almost exactly 5 yards past McIlroy.
Oh, Dustin Johnson, 2nd. Hardest hole in the golf course yesterday.
And today. And today.
If you pull off a great shot today, you're going to hear it reverberate. Big galleries out here.
A chunk and run here.
Again, coming off 3 birdies in a row. Could it be 4 in a row for Dustin Johnson?
Man.
Dustin Johnson trying to rebound from an opening round 77. 3rd at the par 4, 14th. Bottom of the barrel.
Speaking of launch, here's the driver.
Must be nice, Nick.
Yeah, to keep your balance, and here it comes again. So yes, 9 is playing longer. About, well, it's at 15, 20 yards longer today.
Why wouldn't you? Look at it, just pitched it. Just this hole's 431. Just grinned at it to get it up there. There you go. How are you going to beat him? It's going to go in. Okay. Kept telling you when you hit it that far off the tee, the game's actually pretty easy. Should make a few of those.
2 weeks in a row.
And this is when you know you're long, Johnny. 3-wood, 307-yard par 4.
Probably the right club.
That's blistered, trying to turn it a little right to left. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Is that going to get through and up onto the upper level?
Almost. His balls just rise into the sky forever.
One more look at that shot to the 13th for our leader, Dustin Johnson.
Well, John Daly in 91 played him 12 under, which was awfully good back then.
This thing is perfect. Perfect speed.
Casey has got to be thinking, what do I have to do to chase this guy down?
Some murmurs. This one's far enough. Oh, look at these two shots. Oh. Frank, they make it look too easy.
Okay, we've already had a drive of 414 yards. Justin Thomas, can he get it? Oh, it's on the right line. Look at that thing on the top, Carrington. Okay, here we go. Now watch.
I think the wind's different now, Gary.
Is it? Oh, this
Yep.
thing's rolling down there, though. Keep going.
Gary, they calculated his, Dustin Thomas's drive was 3 yards per pound.
Yeah, that's about right. Dustin's down there. Oh. This for an eagle, and Dustin Johnson has now got into second place. One shot back. He had 209 yards left. Flipped a 6-iron right there. About 15 feet just off the fringe. Had a nice look at that eagle and knocked it right in the back.
Dustin Johnson's going to go ahead and tap in. Winner of the BMW and the top seed headed into Atlanta in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, that is some kind of plan there. 23 under on this golf course.
Try this guy.
Yeah, well, that's a different story.
Birdie, birdie, birdie.
Well, he would be the longest on tour all year.
That bunker, he doesn't even look at it. It's hitting in the apex as it goes over that bunker at about 290. Look at that. Wasn't even close. I think it landed right on the line right there. Long and straight. I'll take that. I'll take it.
He had 87 yards for his pitch shot to the green, and look what happened.
Well, you expect to make birdie from 87 yards, right, Peter? Right?
Just maybe not that way.
And a very, very difficult putt to read. And you have to have a perfect read on this because it's not going to carry much speed when it's getting close to the hole. Just a tiny bit of left to right in it.
Oh, wow. Look out if he catches fire with that club.
I believe he's already caught fire with the first two holes.
Two great strokes to start the day.
So we go over to the fourth hole.
All day long. The fourth hole, look at the graphic. 608. That's not even the back tee. These guys are long hitters, but no one's going to scare this green in two. I don't think big.
His confidence with the driver, the way he hits it and just picks up the tee, and you watch the ball. It's remarkable.
It's Dustin from long range now.
Like that. All of a sudden, seeing putts from long range find their way home.
274 yards. Dustin Johnson on the tee and going for it. Only one person has hit the green so far today. That's Siwoo Kim. At this stage, you'll make it two. Yep. So 2 of the 9 who have gone for it have hit the green.
No, he's struggled getting the fairway on this hole though this week. Sounded good, Peter. Wow. That is perfect.
It looked better than it sounded.
Ooh. Little mud on the ball there, though, and they're playing it down. Looking to become #1 in the world, and he would be the 20th since they first started.
Back at 3, Dustin Johnson up by 1, trying to get to 6 under.
First few feet are fairly flat, then it comes off of the slope, going back down the hill, thinking it's going to fall to his right.
And does. How about those two putts? Back-to-back birdies.
And 6 under, up by 2. Talked about his success here, and now DJ has this to get it to 14 under.
If you're going to squeeze it into a 5-yard area behind a flag, this is the right area because you're putting back up the slope away from the ocean, so you can be a little more aggressive with this putt than you normally would if it was on the other side of the hole.
And when it's your week, it's your week.
It's all working right now.
I was going to say day, but it's his week so far. Ho-hum, off to 13.
Just another birdie on a 480-yard par 4.
It's
Dustin from long range now.
Like that.
It's pretty frustrating to hit it as well as he did yesterday and come away with not shooting a good score. I've never seen him really struggle. Good putt.
How about that thing tipping in from the left?
The side door is open.
He's become a really solid putter. So yesterday I feel like was a one-off day for him. Like I wouldn't even worry about it.
This game has a weird way of evening itself out. The lip outs become lip ins. This is Dustin Johnson. Remember, he had some tree trouble. That close to an all-world putt.
Donnie, down to you.
Jimmy Walker winning the last 2 holes with birdie and eagle. How about that? Is anybody playing better than Dustin Johnson so far this week? Incredible. Maybe Brooks Koepka, but another look from right down on top of him. We know how long he is, but his short game, his touch from that distance is really improved. Doing a little housekeeping there.
Three wins in a row for Dustin Johnson. 2 straight World Golf Championships.
Just a little flick of. How many times have we seen him do that this week?
And another World Golf Championship for Dustin Johnson.
Dustin's already hit it.
Yeah, that's from 111. I'm not 100% sure.
He was ready. He had the number. Apparently he was ready. It's time to go. And when Dustin Johnson thinks it's time to go, it's time to go.
Now Dustin Johnson on the tee at 2.
Bunkers left and right here, which narrow this fairway down. I know we talk about how long he is, Whit, but for that distance, incredibly straight.
That's Dustin Johnson at 9.
That's from 110. Right at it.
Oh, yeah. Got a shot. Oh, there we go. There's a hole out.
Ho-hum.
So close to that hole-in-one yesterday. This time he jars it from the fairway at 9. That is an eagle, too, for Dustin.
And this is just hard to beat. Remember, he made an eagle here yesterday. He did it with a 72-yard wedge. This is spectacular. And what we've talked, Frank, all week about his ability to dominate with that club, with the driver. Hope that's a par 4. And this was the shot yesterday. It shows you that he's so well-rounded.
Well, I try to say this was a slam dunk yesterday, but somebody said it probably a finger roll would have been better here because it goes in for 2.
And now DJ.
Shot. Man, his club just has a great sound when he hits that driver, doesn't it?
And look at that ball chase out. That is way down there.
From just north of 42 feet. It's a bit of a bonus,
This
isn't it,
is
David?
entirely a bonus. I was told years and years ago by a coach that you just never know when you're going to make a 40-footer.
How about that? Nothing but a thing for Dustin.
Hey, Dustin Johnson. This was at the 16th, his third shot.
Well, this is one of those par fives we were just referencing.
The world's #1 player, Dustin Johnson.
This just right of the hole, just over the top of it.
Whoa, it's got a chance.
Come on.
That close to the week's first hole-in-one.
Austin Johnson's been on the bag with Dustin, and I think they've done extremely well together. As you mentioned, 9 wins in the last 2 years since his Open victory.
Well, their personalities are very, very much the same, and that's got to be comforting. That's a 9-iron.
He's holding!
Nice finish!
Dustin Johnson, with his 18th victory on tour, holds out for 2. That's what world #1s do.
My goodness.
That is just sensational.
You talk about an exclamation point on a victory. Holding out for eagle at the last.
And a third victory of the season for Dustin Johnson.
3 years in a row with a 3+ win season.
It's amazing.
Dustin Johnson really is.
With this hole the way it's cut in that front right corner of the green there, it just sets up perfect for him. This one cutting, boy, this is pretty much at the hole, just right of it maybe.
Oh man, they are firing at that flagstick now.
It's a 100-yard par 3.
Jeez.
Bombs away. Got it on this green in round 1 with the driver. He's taking it across the corner, and that's blind from us from here, so I can't tell where this one comes down.
It has to be good. That's the ideal line. Oh, it is good.
Oh, man.
It's even better.
Oh, man. Dustin Johnson. Wait till he gets up to the green and sees where that ended up.
At the downhill par 3, the 11th, which faces towards the ocean. And Jay, just going back to your baseball days with the Red Sox, to use a baseball analogy, you've got an amazing bullpen for a start when you look at players like Dustin Johnson or Rory McIlroy. You got your DiMaggio back and Tiger Woods.
Dustin's not in the bullpen.
Yeah, he's also going with driver. Wow.
Wow, he's gonna looks like he could try and carry that bunker completely. Well, everything's been fading. The guys were commenting, he just stands up, aims left, and he will hit that fade.
Well, you know how it is. If a really good player knows he's not going to hit it left, they get all their power.
It's moving.
It's moving. Might be a. There we go. Carried the corner. There you go. Wow. That's a wow.
Sort of irritating, actually.
But why worry about that? We never had that. We never even thought that.
Dustin Johnson, right side of the tee.
Yeah, he's going to let it fly. He's got a little extra heat. There was a spectator that was moving in his backswing on that previous tee shot and wasn't very happy about it.
Well, he'll be happy about that.
Yes, he will. And we may see him have a chance even into the wind to get to this par 5 and 2.
Dustin Johnson, his third shot. Going to be a little bump and run. And he bumped it, and it ran right in. What a day it's been for him. He has hit some terrible shots and then some really good shots, but hanging right in there.
And for the second time in 3 years, Dustin Johnson is the king of Mexico. 20 career wins on the PGA Tour, 6 World Golf Championships.
Dustin Johnson set to blast off. Well, there was a lot of body English, Mark, but it ended up just right.
Yes, it did. Good lie there at the fairway.
Dustin Johnson, who's won twice here
looking to make another move on this final round Sunday. DJ 3 under through the first 8 holes.
Now Dustin, who goes full bore on this hole, for him looks like 3-wood.
And he knows he can drive it on both of the next 2 holes. So he's really in a position to make up some ground here. Boy, this is on a fantastic line, just left of it.
Yep, going over the tree line and landing about 10 feet away. What a shot.
Only a handful of players on the planet can do what he just did.
Bogey-free day going.
This hole's all the way in that backhand corner on the right-hand side, using the backstop. Same thing Patrick Reed did a few minutes ago.
He's got 14 pars and an eagle at the 5th. He might have his first birdie right there.
The ball against
Dustin Johnson at 12.
Yeah, he got off to a nice start. The 12 is, as you know, famously difficult.
Bogey's tree there. Well, he must not have been watching this golf on TV, because I think you've been talking about it all week, Paul.
Dustin Johnson is going to make his par over at the 10th after all.
Beautiful save for DJ.
That's not many. He's got it. Oh, one more little roll there. I thought it was going to freeze on the lip, but that just dropped in. Excellent birdie.
114 yards sand wedge. Perfect angle to come in from. This is really pretty right here. This is hunting the flag.
Boy, just hitting that bomb off the tee certainly made this hole so much easier.